Haaland. And here's Arnautovic. Passing. Can he finish? Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pass somewhat off target. Sabitzer. Threads one in.
Norway definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Ødegaard. And it's been shipped out wide. That is good strength. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Alaba. Back towards the middle. It's Sabitzer. This is a promising build-up. Thinks about the shot. Now it's back. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Arnautovic touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Solot. Gregoric. And here's Arnautovic. He'll try from distance! Oh, brilliant from Arnautovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Austria who go ahead. The goal for Austria. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Austria have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Austria have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Down to business again. Austria currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He has found the way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Austria can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Solot. Arnautovic absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Sabitzer needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Austria are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Haaland! And that is wildly off target.
Norway really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Now it's Baumgartner. Cross from Lima, and he shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar! Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Norway restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, that's well seen too. Berger.
This is the time you need that pace.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Gregoritsch! It's off target and by quite a way. Austria choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
R16.
Such good technique.
That's been slipped through.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Berger. Distributed tidily. Solot, who's set up one goal so far. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross from... He leaps for it! Goal, Austria! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. I think we're just about done here. Sabitzer.
4 added
well
minutes
measured.
has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Plays it in low. Oh, good spread. Solot.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Alaba proves too strong. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Baumgartner taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Austria have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Austria really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.